Here it is, the battle that nobody wanted to see, guys. The Jerven bag versus the thermal cloak by Varusteleka, okay? Equally impossible to pronounce when you get into the proper words for it, guys. But let's put them together. Let's talk about the specs. Let's go over them and let's talk about the price. And let's compare them. Stay tuned. Guys, that's them just hung up side by side. Neither of these are in their natural camo environment, okay? The Jerven bag is obviously designed for the mountain and lying out in big rocks in the Alps and stuff like that. And this is actually the finished winter camo on the left with the thermal hunter, guys. Okay, so the Jerven bag mini, which is what we have on the right, comes in at $314.99. The hunter, guys, which is the same equivalent to the thermal cloak on the left here, comes in at a whopping 430 euros, guys. The thermal cloak by Varusteleka comes in at 269. Okay, the Jerven bag is 60 grams of Primaloft and it weighs the hunter is 105 by 222 cms, I think, and it's 1.5 kg. The thermal cloak on the left is 67 grams of climate shield and it weighs 1.5 kg and it's 216 by 216 or 108 by 216 as it is now. So this is the mini, right? But we are going to talk about the hunter. This is the mini hunter. Sorry, we are going to talk about the hunter because the hunter is equivalent to this, okay, whereas this is smaller. And that was my main issue with this, guys, when I have it. Now this, here's the thing, right, before we go any further, both of these are unbelievable pieces of gear. If you have either one of these, okay, you're doing well. I just actually can't believe that I have two of them. I have one of each. And I picked this one up on Facebook Marketplace for about £90, I think. I have had this maybe 4 years. I've had it a long time. When you read through the specs and you read through everything about these, they are very similar, okay? The price is a big thing, right? And when it comes down to the nitty-gritty and little bits and pieces of it, like the details, there's pros and cons of each, right? So on the Jerven bag, guys, the Jerven bag is obviously designed to be, it's more wearable than the thermal cloak, okay? And what makes it more wearable is the fact that it has these arms, right, that zip into it. So when you put it on, your arms can stick out the side and there's sleeves that come with this. Now, I have done a review on this already, guys, and I will link it up above. There is sleeves that you wear on this, and the camouflage is just remarkable. It's unbelievable, okay? But this, when you're using it in different configurations, especially as a tarp setup, can be a drawback, okay? Can be a drawback. Because it depends on what, it sort of, because there's flaps on these, storm flaps on these, it sort of dictates what way you can put it up, okay? Now, when we go up to the tie-out loops up the top here, guys, we have a really cool and well-made and well designed loops here that are reinforced with big leather patches, okay? On the thermal cloak, we don't have that. We have cordura, but we have tabs, guys. We have tabs, and this is interesting. So there's those leather reinforced eyelets, and these are cordura reinforced tabs, okay? Now, those tabs mean that it is more tarp-like, okay? Which means that you can string it out more like you can a tarp, right? And what I did find when I was using the Jerven bag as a tarp is that it can be a little bit tricky just to string your rope using those holes only. Now, if you got bungees and stuff like that, yes, but the way I used my ridge line, it wasn't that obvious, okay? And we have tabs. Now, I would say that a little tab in the middle on both would be nice, okay? Just to hold it up a little bit more. Yes. Now, the Jerven bag, guys, the camera is not doing well picking those up because of the camouflage. The Jerven bag comes with a kit. So you get this really cool dry bag. Inside the dry bag, you get a high-vis panel. You get the sleeves so that you can wear it. All right, and you actually get a belt. So then when you wear it as a cloak, you can hoist it up a wee bit and make it easier to wear. Okay, guys, the main difference is the price. Okay, both of them are excellent, right? Both of them are excellent. When I go out for a walk, the Jerven bag has sat in the bottom of my rucksack since I got it. Okay, I've used it a few times, of course, but it is like my emergency. So, you know, if I'm out with the kids and have the rucksack with me, we'll use it as a picnic blanket. You know, if I want to set up a tarp, or if the wind's coming, I set it up as a wind block. All these different things, guys. It's a very handy piece of equipment. Pack size, there's not a lot of difference between the two of them in pack size, and this one is bigger. Okay. The main thing that I like is the size. And then, no, actually, no, that's not really the right way to put it, because you can get this in the same size as well. What I would say, guys, if you are going to get something like this, right? If you are thinking, right, I'm going to splash out the 450 euros on a Jerven bag, or I'm going to get a Jerven bag, guys, it is worth considering the size of it, right? Because if you do find yourself having to sleep in it, or wanting to sleep in it, what I found is that the size of this one didn't work for me because it was too small. And I am not a big person, okay? I'm only like 5'7". So I found that I liked something that had come up a wee bit higher. Whereas the size of this, of the Thermal Hunter, is brilliant. Or not the Thermal Hunter, sorry, the Thermal Cloak is absolutely brilliant, okay? You know, you can't fault both of them. They're very well made. They're very well designed. The camouflage is incredible. You know, do yourself a favor, go out and get one. If you want to save a couple of quid, get the Varusteleka one. But if you're hell set in a Jerven, just go get it, guys. They are well worth it, and they could save your life. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty, guys. Just before we go, there's the pack size. This is obviously the Jerven Mini Hunter, and this is the Thermal Cloak from Varusteleka. This is probably a 7-litre dry bag, and this is a 5 or 6 litre dry bag, I would say. Guys, look, so they're not overly big. Not overly big.